So I would caveat that it's not, so you should always be testing, but do qualitative testing if you don't have traffic, because you always should be testing something.
Sure.
Because you need to be validating your own view of the world, or the view of your product. So if you're a smaller company or a small startup and you have sort of your basic, you're trying to validate your product, there's two sort of strategies that you can take. One is you can slowly let distribution trickle to you, or two, and you can validate your product, or two, you can try to reach distribution with your messaging to test audiences and see if it resonates with them. So a simple thing would be like a landing page. If you're targeting it to, let's say, moms who have 2 kids and something about daycare or something like that, you can pay a bunch of ads to funnel yourself to the landing page or see if people sign up to validate whether or not you are, one, offering product that's useful to people in your target audience. But two, now you have a base of customers you can start testing the core product on. So distribution, I would say, should only be used at an early stage to advance the product definition and product market fit phase. It shouldn't be I would say the primary focus, because when you're so early, you're sort of validating whether or not my customers will stay. You're in this discovery process. You're figuring out what's the core element of my product that's going to make me successful. And distribution can help you determine that, because it can get more people into the pipeline, get more data into the system where you can determine what features are most essential. So I recommend that distribution should be the mechanism used to validate your core product. But if you can, the level of diligence you apply at product market fit probably needs to be the same level of diligence you apply at product growth fit, because your distribution channels will, one, be more adaptive and change over time than your core product itself. You're talking about 1 to 2 years. A distribution channel that you relied upon may dry up and you need to develop something else. Typically, rapidly growing companies, they go in step functions. They don't really then go straight up. They go they reach up and they flatline a bit, and then they find something else and find something else. It's a layering effect. And so if you focus only on your core product after you find this one distribution channel or growth engine, as Eric Ries would say, you can get yourself in a rut to where 3 years down the road, you don't understand why you're growing at less than 1%, and you don't understand why. It's because just channels become saturated over time.
Sure.
And you just have to reinvent a channel or find a new channel to grow your product.
Yeah, optimizing every single portion of that business. Not putting all your eggs in one basket, but just to really figuring out that secret sauce, and then not spreading yourself too thin either. Awesome, man. I definitely appreciate your time, and let's tell people how they can get in touch with you.
So you can follow me on Twitter. It's AGINNT, agent, or agent.com is my blog. I write about growth and product management, design, kind of whatever I'm thinking about at that moment. If you go to my blog, it has all of my other social profiles on there.
Awesome, man. I'll keep on stumbling.
Having issues with your website, or just not getting it to really convert as well as you think it should? We all reach these plateaus in our e-commerce experience. Our business just isn't doing as well as it really think we should. That's where I come in. I come in as a third party and help you make more money from your existing website. The best way to do it is to just grab 15 minutes of time from me. I give you specific actionable advice with no fluff information to help you specifically increase your conversion rates. I do that using a third-party tool called clarity.fm. To learn more, it's very, very simple. All you do is hire me. They handle all the transactions, and you hire me by the minute. It's very inexpensive, and I offer people a ton of value. It's probably one of the best decisions you'll ever make. Really, I'm not trying to sell myself here. I just have done over 80 different calls, 65 different 5-star reviews. I help a lot of people this way to get the message out there about improving your conversion rates. And if you want to learn more about hiring me on clarity.fm, all you do is go to the website, alexdesigns.com/clarity. It will redirect you to clarity.fm/alexdesigns, And that's where we'll use the tool. We'll call in. I'll give you a video link where we can look at the same screen together and then go through your site. We can even go through your Google Analytics, any tools that you're using to really help you get to the next level in your business. As I said, I've helped over 80 different people just in the last year, and I would love to help you on clarity.fm/alexdesigns. Go ahead and check it out, and I'll see you on Clarity.